Hey guys, welcome back to another Gar Poker video. Today I'm going through some commentary about some cash games and some tournament hands that I've played as well. These vary from 50 no limit for the cash games, and then the tournaments are anywhere between usually an $8 and $30 buy-in, so hope you guys enjoy. Ace Queen offsuit here on the button, C and open. Gotta be 3-betting this. Cutoff will probably be opening pretty wide. Don't think I'd hate getting the money in here. He just calls. 2 overs, backdoor spades, 3-bet pot. Gonna be betting 1/3, relative, about a little bit less. Get raised. Interesting. Just gonna call this time. Could be ahead of a lot of bluffs. 7 of diamonds. He jams. I'm not buying it. Could have a lot of bluffs. Jack 10. Yeah, take it down. Ace high hero call. Alright, so we see ace jack offsuit here. Get 3-bet. Early on in the tournament, honestly think that this makes for a good 4-bet bluff. We have the caller behind, so I think he's going to be a lot weaker. Wow, surprisingly, he's actually the one that calls. Did not expect that. See a very wet and connected board. Middle pair. Going to bet. We are the 4-better. Gonna bet small. About 1/4 pot, as I would do with range. Don't expect him to be calling 4-bet with king 10. See a brick, and really not sure how much value we can really get anymore. Not sure, maybe from 9x or an open-ended flush draw, maybe. But I'm gonna check this one back. Look to bluff catch the river. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And he instant bets 1 big blind. Thinking about raising what we could represent. We have ace king all the time here, and we block that, so I think we almost always have to go for the overbet jam. And just, there we go, take it down. Ace king offsuit here, going to be opening it up. 3x, still early in the tournament. See what happens here. C2 callers, king 10-10. We have the ace of clubs. Gonna be betting small here. Against 2 opponents, you can sizings can get interesting. Get raised. Gonna just be putting it all in here. He's shorter stacked. He can have 10x for sure, but he's value owning himself with king jack. Alright, pocket aces here on the button. Always gonna be raising this, except this guy has jammed like the last 3 hands in a row, so I think we can bait him into raising again. Otherwise I would never do this at all. Especially in position, we should be 3-betting the button quite wide, but hopefully this guy puts in the jam. If not, would be quite unfortunate. Yeah, that kind of sucks. So now we go 3 ways. Yeah, gonna bet this. Just gotta start building the pot. Don't expect this guy, the opener, to connect with it quite well at all. But big blind could be. Alright, so he does jam now. Of course, he's got to do it for like 8x the pot, but never folding. He will have sets, flush draws, but also a lot of air. He's got top pair, open ender, but we hold. Nice hand. Alright, ace 3 suited here. See a limp and an open. Gonna just call. I could see him going for the limp 3-bet, which would be interesting. And he does go for that. Very small. And yeah, see a caller. Now we're getting a great price to see a flop. Definitely checking almost every board, no matter what. We see clubs, so we have backdoor flush draw as well as backdoor wheel, although that's getting... I could see us donking on this flop to some degree. It's not very good for the three betters range. And now we're seeing the opener who then just flat called. So I think his range is kind of condensed there. At best, I think he has 10x. Or potentially some sets, but I think I can go for the bluff raise. Don't need to go huge. Don't expect the three better to connect here. Oh, but he calls, so probably just shutting down now. Although that is a great card to continue. We have all the jack 9. Gonna bet a little bit smaller as his snap makes me think that he's decently strong. And if he jams, just gonna fold. And that's just very unfortunate. 10-9 suited here, gonna be opening this one up in the hijack. Alright, so we see a call from the button and the big blind. Flop an open ender and get donked into. Super interesting. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just raise this, fold out the button, and get this guy all in. And if the button calls, this is kind of a disaster. I really don't like that. Alright, there we go. Now I like this play. Got outs. Bink. Pocket kings here in the big blind see a limp and an open. Obviously going to be raising this one up out of position. We can go a little bit larger, just kind of praying for action with a hand as strong as this. Get the call. Queen, queen, jack. Going to choose to check this one over. Obviously not a horrible board for our range, but I think he can have a queen from time to time, and he checks it back. So king 10 does get in there, but we do block that. Now I think is the time to start betting. We can go half pot, looking to size up on a clean river and go all in. And that's about as clean as it can get. Time to go all in. All the draws bricked. So fade the snap call, that's always a good sign. Looking to get called by any jack. Non-believing 9x, but get the fold. Alright, so we're looking down at ace-king suited here under the gun. We open it up, see a 3-bet from the button, and then the cold 4-bet from the big blind. Think the big blind's almost never bluffing here, but we have a premium. Gonna put our chips in the middle and hope for the best here. No snap from the button, get the fold. And oh wow, actually folds, very surprising. Ace 10 suited here, going to be opening this one up. Flop a pair on king 10 7. He checks it over to us almost immediately. Going to start off with a 1/3 size bet with our second pair top kicker. Turn 2 pair. That's a good card for us. Queen jack does complete. Trying to think about the appropriate sizing here. There's a lot of draws. I think we can actually overbet the pot a little bit and then try to get all the money in on the river. Will be very interesting if he raises here. He does call, and that's not a very good river, as clubs would be something that he might call the overbet with. And he does lead for pot. That's not good. I think he could think it's a little sketchy with my overbet on the turn, and he could be trying to put pressure on me, so I'm going to stick in the call. Alright, king queen off here in the small blind. See a min open and 2 callers. Definitely going to be 3-betting this one up. We can go 6x with all the callers behind, up to 12. Player 6 has been limping super often, so don't expect him to have too much. And honestly, after the initial opener folds, I expect this to fold around for the most part. Although, let's see what develops here. As expected. Ace Deuce offsuit here, facing a limp, going to be bumping this one up, 5x. This table has been limping quite often, so just trying to take advantage of their very weak and wide ranges. And see two callers. King high board, going to be decent for our range. We will have King X from time to time. Going to start with a 1/3 size C bet. Take it down. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Please let me know what you think down below. And if you guys are interested in these tournament hands, or if I should stick to mainly cash games, please let me know. Thanks.